Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Six Fig Stock Trader here on YouTube, and today we're going to be talking Yokai Swap, YOK. Big shout out to Marcos as well, who was able to get me in front of a YOK chart. Now, there were some serious complications within TradingView and the plugin that would not allow me to use any of my tools or really define my moving averages or anything like that. But it was able to let me pull up my Ichimoku cloud. It's been a nightmare. But I was able to screenshot the price action on these charts and basically get some Fibonacci extensions and retracements built out. So you can see I have the retracement side of things here. I have the extension side of things here. And we're just going to really quickly break down what happened with Yokai Swap, because nobody knows right now. We didn't have any charts to even see where we were trading. It was like trading in the dark, closing our eyes and just hitting the buy and sell button. So I hope to just clear the air here and say that I'm here for you guys now. I've got my screenshots loaded into Photoshop, and we're really going to make the best of this. So what I think did happen here was the fact that we, on a grander scale, might have seen some Elliott wave theory move to the upside here. And I don't know what any of this data is here, but I genuinely don't trust it. It's just so erratic. And that's likely when Yokai Swap was connected to TradingView, and that could have just caused a bunch of crazy fluctuations. So we had this move. A series of Elliott wave moves to the upside, and we can see this, rather nicely, or maybe it was something like this to the upside. So this is one leg for sure, and we might be seeing this leg on. We might be seeing this really increase to the upside on a grander scale. But after we had this Elliott wave theory run impulse to the upside, you can see how there was a corrective wave that happened. Now, we don't know if this is just an A, B, C, or a D and E corrective wave. We just don't know yet. But one thing's for sure is that, I'm going to try to freehand this as best as I can. One thing's for sure is that, we might be able to argue here. I wish I could draw some straight lines. I'm not going to really break out these line tools because it's just way too many problems in Photoshop when you start getting a ton of layers going. But you can kind of see that there may in fact be some sort of a falling wedge here. So I'm expecting price to come down to at least 57 cents or even 51 cents before we break to the upside. Now, one other thing that I think could be happening here is that while we have that move, we might be seeing this inverse head and shoulders that could be playing out to the upside to move higher up. And we'll get into that in just a second, but this could just be one huge move to the upside. And we really might be seeing legs 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, which is going to be huge, and then a 4 to 5 once we get up here a little ways. We can't speculate on that stuff right now. So let's head down to the Fibonacci extension side of things. You can see I've marked my high here. I've marked my low in accordance with this candle here. And price action really has been trading quite nicely within this extension. And you can kind of see where the golden ratio is somewhere around $1.07 with YOK right now. So I do think that could be the next area of resistance that we get, but we might also be seeing prices escalate a little bit higher than that. So with that said, now that we're towards the end of the video, I'm going to just try to draw up some of these trend lines here just so people can get an idea. And you can kind of see where this falling wedge could be forming here, and the fact that we may, bear with me one second, I've just got to select my right layers. I can't believe I'm doing this in Photoshop. So we might be seeing something like this happen. We might be seeing something like this happen. But I do think that there is a chance right now for an inverse head and shoulders, possibly up to the 65-cent level or 63, 62-cent level, and maybe a bounce back down to the 57 for a move up. But I do think that this thing may start popping off like it did back here, and we might be seeing this move to the upside to $7, possibly sometime in the near future. So in regards to Yokai Swap, I made a ton of money off it. I'm not going to lie. I took my initial investment out and then some, and now I'm just kind of riding with some profit money, some profit Yokai right now. So I do think that this thing could be poised to go higher at this point in time. But keep in mind, folks, just because this is not financial or trading advice, I'm doing TA in Photoshop, for crying out loud. So Bitcoin is on a rampage right now, and it can heavily influence Yokai Swap, and we don't have a whole lot of data at all, and we are trading on a 15-minute chart with 3 days worth of data. Oh man, so that's what's up with that's what's up with the charts and Yokai right now. If this thing ends up correcting lower, look for the 45-cent level, the 36-cent level if things get really bad. But if this thing starts heading to the upside, look for some resistance at 65 cents. But we are going to try to get this bounce to $7. So if it starts ripping, look for $7 or higher. And we will, of course, be doing more videos in Photoshop, baby. So I hope you guys all made some money off Yokai Swap. And it's a great platform, to say the least. I am truly in love with everything about Yokai Swap. Big shout out to all the Patreons. If you're interested in joining, $3 a month will get your name, YouTube channel name, or business name up on this banner. We'll see you guys on the next video. I'll try to cover YOK tomorrow. Subscribe, like, and all that jazz.